There are several different types of memory that are important for understanding how the human brain stores and retrieves information. These include short-term memory, long-term memory, working memory, and sensory memory. Short-term memory, also known as primary or active memory, is the ability to hold and manipulate a small amount of information in the mind for a brief period of time, typically around 15 to 30 seconds. This type of memory is responsible for holding onto information long enough to use it or transfer it to long-term memory. For example, when you meet someone new and are told their name, you are using your short-term memory to hold onto that information long enough to introduce yourself. Long-term memory, on the other hand, is the ability to store and retrieve information for extended periods of time, from days to decades. This type of memory is responsible for storing information that we use on a daily basis, such as our own name, phone number, and the names of family members. Long-term memory can be further divided into explicit memory, memories that we can consciously recall, like facts and events, and implicit memory, memories that are not consciously recalled, like how to ride a bike. Working memory is a type of short-term memory that allows us to hold onto and manipulate information while performing a task. It plays an important role in our ability to perform mental calculations, follow directions, and understand spoken language. For example, when you are trying to understand a complicated set of instructions, your working memory is what allows you to hold onto each step and understand the overall task. Sensory memory is the ability to temporarily store information that is received through the senses. There are different types of sensory memory for each sense, such as iconic memory for visual information and echoic memory for auditory information. These memories are very short-lived and typically last only a fraction of a second, but they provide a kind of buffer that allows us to process and respond to incoming information more effectively. To improve memory, there are a few strategies that you can use. Repeat information. Repeat the information you want to remember out loud or to yourself. Use mnemonics. Mnemonics are memory aids that use a word, phrase, or image to help you remember information. Chunking. Break information down into smaller chunks to make it easier to remember. Active rehearsal. Try to actively engage with the information you want to remember by doing things like teaching it to someone else or writing it down. Sleep. Getting enough sleep is important for memory consolidation. Physical exercise. Regular physical exercise has been shown to improve memory and cognitive function. It's also important to note that memory decline is a natural part of aging, but there are lifestyle changes and interventions that can help slow this process down.